Hi guys, it's me again. I'm here to bring you an update on my dragon fruit plants. And I have one dragon fruit plant on the right that did a great job at setting fruit. And I had another one that did not so great of a job. On the left hand side, you see the Physical Graffiti dragon fruit plant. And this one had a lot of flowers. It probably had, I don't know, maybe 15 flowers throughout the summer. But regardless, it only set 2 fruit. One I harvested over a month ago, and the other fruit is right here. And you can see it's a really small fruit. I don't really know what's going on with this plant. It's my biggest plant. Last year it gave me 2 fruit, but the fruit were bigger than the ones this year. There was actually one that was huge last year. And this year I had more flowers, but I just didn't get the fruit. Part of the issue that I'm having is pollination. I figured out that my Physical Graffiti, yes, it can self-pollinate sometimes, but when I do self-pollinate, I tend to get smaller fruit. When I cross-pollinate, I get bigger fruit. But here's the issue. The Physical Graffiti plant started flowering about, I'd say, a month ahead of this plant right here. And so when my Physical Graffiti is flowering, I don't have any pollen. And I self-pollinate it, but the fruit that it does set is small. And honestly, most of the fruit fell off. Another issue was that it rained a lot this summer. And when my Physical Graffiti was producing flowers, when they'd open up, it seemed to always be raining. So, long story short, not very many fruit on that Physical Graffiti. And what I do have is not the greatest. Over here, this is my mystery plant, and it did a great job setting fruit. It actually had less flowers this summer than the Physical Graffiti, but I would say about 80% of the flowers set fruit. I did cross-pollinate this because I had stored some pollen from my Physical Graffiti, and I pollinated these flowers. And even last year, when I self-pollinated, it still produced decent-sized fruit. You can see that the fruit are coloring up. What I did is when I pollinated the flower, I wrote the date on there. So I pollinated this on the 8th of August. And today is, I think it's the 15th of September. And it's beginning to ripen up. I'll probably leave it on there maybe another day or two and then pull it off and go ahead and eat it. Over here is another plant that flowered for me. There's actually 2 plants. On this side is what's supposed to be a watermelon. I don't think it is. It has not flowered yet. But on the left-hand side, over here is a Solenocerius megalanthus. And this one flowered for the first time this summer. And it is trying to produce fruit. This flowered maybe 3 weeks ago, more or less. And the fruit on there is not all that big. I'm going to put my hand beside it. Hopefully I don't get poked. And you can see that it's really not that big. It's got time to grow, but here's the issue. By the end of October, I'm pretty well out of warm weather. And even though our days are getting shorter, the Solenocerius megalanthus still is pushing yet another flower bud. It really does not have a whole lot of time to, I don't even know that it has enough time to flower, much less produce the fruits. But I'm just glad that I have this one little fruit over here that's trying. I hear so many great reviews about Solenocerius megalanthus, and maybe I'll finally get to eat one. So that's pretty much it. I'll keep you updated on the progress of my dragon fruits. And I thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.